Develop together. Hi there, awesome people. I'm Rob Palmer from Develop Together, helping you make a positive and long-lasting change. And here we are in week 3 of the Make a Change program, the 12-week program, here free on YouTube, from me to you to help you get through the change that you'd like to make in this period of time. At the moment it's the new year, but you can start these videos at any point you like and go through that process. Traditionally, most people would have given up their New Year's resolution or their change by now, because it takes time. It takes nearly 3 months to build up a new habit, and some people just cannot maintain the motivation and the willpower to continue. So this here in week 3 is the time where most people would have given up. About 75% of people can't be bothered, that's it, I've missed a day or whatever, it's over. So what I'm here to tell you is don't worry about it. If you've missed a few days of whatever it is you are trying to achieve in your new plan, just start again. There's no harm in going back to day 1 and just carrying on where like you've not started at all, and just begin again. Don't worry by the fact that you might have missed a few days. It's over. Let's start from day 1 once more. Also, if you are starting again, just have a look back at what went wrong the first time, so you can make adjustments to your plan so it can be more successful the next time. You might have tried this plan a number of times, particularly lots of people that try to lose weight over and over again. They do it for a bit, then it fails and they don't bother to carry on until maybe the next January, or they've got a special event coming up and suddenly they must need to lose the weight for that. So if that's you, if you're a bit of a yo-yo dieter, don't keep going back to the same pattern. You lose a bit and then you stop and it doesn't really work and you just go back to your old habits. That's never going to work, is it? Really? And it's the same case for anything that you're trying to do, any new habit you're trying to build up, that you then give up on after a little while, and then you have a break and have a new motivated feeling one day, maybe January the 1st, and decide to start again, and then the same pattern happens again. If you spend a bit of time, like we talked about in the first video and a little bit in the second video as well, just think about what actually went wrong and adjust for it. What made you give up, and can you put anything in place in your plan to allow for that so it doesn't actually get in your way the next time, rather than just keep doing the same thing over and over again. There's a well-known saying, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Of course it's going to end up with the same result every single time because you're doing the same actions. So try doing something different. Have a look what didn't work and fix it, adjust for it, so that you can try it again, start your plan again, go for it with your adjusted plan, and things might turn out a bit differently. But remember, I'm here every week to give you a bit of motivation to keep you going, and I believe that you will be able to do it. Just keep going, and for the next, we're now on week 3, for the next 9 weeks I'm going to be here pushing you forwards and helping you go. If you are still going with your plan, excellent job, well done, that's awesome, but you might have a doubt in the back of your mind that says, oh, this is working but it's a little bit too easy, maybe it isn't really working, I might just stop. This is not really happening at all. Even though I'm doing the same things every day and doing my plan, it's not really working. Maybe you're not really noticing the change that's happening, and you're then self-doubting, and that's a really strong part of the subconscious mind that says, oh, it's easier just to not do it and just give up. So be aware of those who are still going with their plan. That might still be lurking in the back, and it might suddenly come forwards and you're like, whatever. So But keep going with the plan and be wary of that little voice in the back of your head that might suddenly try and get you to stop carrying on with your plan, because it is working. You might not just be noticing it because you're seeing yourself every single day. So whatever it is, whether it's losing weight, learning a language, learning a new skill, like guitar, piano, anything like that, because you're seeing yourself every day, you might not realise how much progress you're actually making when you're doing all your actions to make that change. So just keep going, keep going. The biggest thing you need to be aware of is the fact that motivation can wane and wander up and down throughout our daily life. So some days you might feel really motivated, like when you first started making your change. Other days, not so much. And those are the days that are hardest to actually do your actions and get down and do the things you need to do. So we'll go back to something I said a little bit earlier on. Start on day one every single day. Remember that time when you were really motivated and like, yes, I'm going to do this today. I'm going to make this change. That was a great motivated day. So if you try and remember those feelings of motivation, and if you try and feel like every single day is day one, if you miss a day, it doesn't matter. The next day is day one again. So you can start again and feel refreshed every single time. If you miss a day or two, it doesn't matter. Even if you miss a whole week, it doesn't matter. Start again. Day one is a fresh start, and you can jump back into where you were. I've been there, I've done it, I know that it works. So just get back to day one every single day, and you can carry on feeling that little bit of motivation. It doesn't have to be super motivation. You're like, yeah, it's the best day in the world. Let's carry on and let's do everything today. Just do the little bit that you need to do to keep making progress. Okay, so hopefully I've given you lots to think about how to carry on and get through this deadly week where most people have given up on their New Year's resolution or change that they would like to make. So just keep going, and remember the thing that I've told you the last 2 weeks: own the day, and I will see you next week for week 4. Develop together.